What's going on, guys? It's J-Dude, and today I'm going to bring you a video introducing you to PikaOS. What is PikaOS? PikaOS is basically a Linux distribution based off Debian Sid, where all the packages are basically being cherry-picked or pretty much tested and made sure it actually works before they actually ship it out to you. PikaOS is by far one of my favorite Linux distributions out there, and I highly recommend it to new Linux users, and it's probably one of the best Linux distributions that I've tried. Don't get me wrong, I love Fedora, Nabara, Ultramarine Linux, even Arch Linux, and all that other stuff. But if you want the most simplest setup ever, PikaOS is definitely for you. Now, PikaOS provides gaming out of the box and a lot of other nice little tools for you. How you obtain PikaOS is entirely up to you. As you can see here, this is the PikaOS website, as you can see here. Well, this is their newest website, which looks a lot more better. I don't know if there's a dark mode, but this is a PikaOS. It's a really good distribution. As it says here, latest drivers, a custom gaming multimedia and compute meta packages. PikaOS gets you to the good part faster. So it's fast, up to date, and it's a rolling release, which is using Debian, by the way. If you go to the old PikaOS website, there we go. This is what the old website looks like, which is not, which is fine. Like, it works. Like, but to be honest, which looks better, this one or this one? Unless you're not a fan of light mode, which I agree with you. I'm not a fan of bright colors. It hurts my eyes. But to be honest, this looks a lot nicer. The animations are pretty cool. Yeah, so you go to the download button, and you get a selection of desktop environments or window managers. You got GNOME. You got the selection of GNOME, KDE Plasma, Hyprland, Niri, or Cosmic. I went with GNOME, as you can see. I just prefer GNOME. It's just simple, and I like what GNOME ships. And at the bottom of each desktop environment selection, you get the standard ISO or the NVIDIA ISO. I'm with AMD, so I went to standard. So if you have AMD or Intel GPU, just use the standard. If you're with NVIDIA, just use NVIDIA. Overall, it's self-explanatory. Last time I used the Hyprland ISO, it was using the old Hyprland configuration, so it was a little bit buggy. I don't know if that's still the case, because Hyprland now uses Lua as its primary configuration file now. So I don't know if that's still the case. Obviously you got Niri, which is fantastic. I still need to figure out how to get screen sharing working on Niri. Cosmic as well, but just know that Cosmic is still in a work of progress for because well, System 76 is still working on Cosmic, but it is getting there. I will say that it's getting there. It's getting a lot better than it used to be when Lars Tectos last used it. Overall, it's a really good distribution. You just download one of the ISOs. The installation is pretty good. I will say, as a forewarning, at the moment of this video, the ISO, when you try to update it, you've got to run some issues, but because there was a massive update, which is in Farah's words, which is one of the lead developers of PikaOS. So you got Cosmos and Farah. Those two dudes are the developers. Although PikaOS is pretty much Cosmos' baby. Farah is just, I guess, advisor kind of deal. But he just brings up good ideas to Cosmos, and Cosmos will be like, oh yeah, do it, try it. Farah's words of this is Chungus. Chungus is pretty much I guess slang or something like that, telling you like, this is fucking massive. It's a big update because they were shipping out GNOME version GNOME 50 and KDE Plasma 6.7. Sorry. Anyway, sorry, I had to do the joke. It's 2026. Anyway, so you got the options of these desktop environments, and obviously I went with GNOME. Obviously, it's not going to come with this background. I just prefer the standard backgrounds. I know I'm boring, but as you can see, you got the PikaOS backgrounds. The most famous one is this one, which is you get as soon as you boot up the distribution. But I just prefer this. Anyway, so PikaOS provides like gaming packages, codec support, because if you're on Debian or Fedora, Debian, Ubuntu, or Fedora, you get codecs support. Arch, I think you have to do it yourself, but it's pretty cool. You also get control support. I think that's just only for like I think that's just only for Xbox controllers. Like I got a GameSir controller, so I think it just works right out of the box, no issues without me installing support for it. So the gaming package, you get Steam, Lutris, Fargus, Falcond, Heroic, and also ProtonPlus, which are pretty good packages, which is pretty good applications you get for gaming, especially when you get ProtonPlus, because ProtonPlus allows you to download other Proton versions, so you can get Proton KashOS made by the KashOS team, Proton GE, which is made by Lois Egro himself. Hopefully one day PikaOS will eventually make their own Proton layer. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but I think it would be pretty cool. Let's see. Now, to explain what Falcond is, it's basically a GUI application, which is this. So what Falcon does, it pretty much draws as much performance into a specific application or game to like a specific profile. One of those, you can go to these profiles. I just went Proton because it just starts up Proton anyway. But for example, let's see what game we can run. I'm just going to set my compatibility layer to the KDE one. Which will require a restart. I was using the experimental. I did a video before this, but accidentally deleted my intro for the video. So, while trying to install this operating system, but it is what it is. I know it sucks. Anyway, as you can see, as you can see, you got a variety of Steam, Lutris for work, and that's it for. Oh yeah, you also got Focus, but I already use Focus, so I can just put it in here. But going back to Falcon D, let's go with Cyberpunk, for example. So to use this, you push start up a game. For example, Cyberpunk. Let's go be a while because I believe I forgot to do that. You don't really need to have the shaders because they already do that. Your GPU already does that for you anyway. So we got Cyberpunk started up. We're just gonna wait until the game starts up. I don't think it will come with btop, so I need a. So to install applications with to pretty much install like applications using the terminal, what you do, you can either use sudo apt install, or you can just go pikman what an application really. And there you go, we got btop. Didn't need a confirmation for that. Btop. And then Cyberpunk. Alright, so there's our game. So we just need to change this name to game thread. I don't know if this is gonna work. So we got so use so you got the SCX schedulers. So a good choice of schedulers, you choose Cosmos or LUD-D, whichever one tickles the pickle. Hit gaming. I don't think this matters. Hit save, and it should start up right away if it detects it. There you go, it's starting out the Cyberpunk exe. I guess if you just do this and not cake. What the fuck is cake for anyway? There you go. It detected. Okay, I'm a dumbass. Okay. Anyway, so we start. So that's how you work it. You just find out what the actual exe name is, and then select your scheduler. It is the scheduler right here. SCX Cosmos. Performance mode active, screen saver, inhibit. I don't really need that because I'm not using a laptop anyway. So, and then we just run Cyberpunk, for example. And then we just hit settings. I just need to make sure that all the settings are the way I like it. Yeah. Alright, so where's the mission? Let's go to here. Quickly drive our vehicle to the building. But yeah, this is Falcon and as you can see, I'm a terrible driver. Not only that I'm a terrible driver, but PikaOS games just fine. And just as well as KDE, Nabara, one of these gaming distributions out there. PikaOS provides pretty cool tools. I actually hit that person, but whatever. We'll just hide here until the cops are gone. This might be a while, so I'm just going to pause this until the cops have disappeared. Alright, cops are gone, and that guy's swinging around his knife like a psycho. He must be a psycho if he had a haircut like that, and wearing short shorts. Alright. Let's go to the apartments. Let's equip a really good weapon. Smack smack. And take the elevator. This might take a while, so I'm going to pause this until we get to the level. Alright, now I got a baseball bat build going here. I just need to grab my throwing knife. And just drop in like a boss. Hey, you want your boss? Here, you can have him back. Oh, never mind. Hey, don't call me a bitch. Do you have a mother? And as you can see, I'm gaming just fine. I'm PikaOS, while kicking ass and chewing bubblegum. And I'm all out of ass. And I don't have any gum either. But I've always loved PikaOS. Like, it's one of my favorite distributions. I've always liked using. I love using a lot of the distributions because, well, staying in one place does get a little bit boring, to be honest. Don't know why I can't get through this. I'm like a fly trying to work its way out. Anyway, but and the beauty of PikaOS is you also got a really great community to join up, and the PikaOS community, you know, the PikaOS Discord community, and also I don't know about the Reddit. I'm not in the Reddit yet, and I refuse to go to Reddit. I hate Reddit. But the PikaOS Discord community is by far the best Discord community that I've ever joined up. And they actually will help you out. Even the developers themselves will get out of the way just to help you. Very much likely Farrow, he'll likely help you out. Cosmos, he's a little bit busy, but he does from time to time do help you out. He's just a busy man because he's doing university, I believe. While he's also helping maintaining the distribution itself. But the Linux community, the PikaOS Discord community is by far the best. Like, you should absolutely join up with them. Like that, they will actually help you out instead of like screaming at you like to read the manual. Like, which is what I hate about all of the Linux community, is especially CashOS, like they just go, oh, read the fucking manual. It's like, how about just helping them out instead of just screaming out reading the manual? Like, that's not going to get you anywhere, and it's going to very much likely have people install another Linux distribution. Or even worse, move over to Windows, which is what we don't want. And which is what which is what I'm trying to achieve as a community in my Discord as well. Like, have that same feeling in as you feel in PikaOS. Like I said in my previous video, the only Discord server that I'm not mad about being banned in is PikaOS, is because it's my fault. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. Like, I did a really stupid thing. But yeah. I think a lot of these people, like a lot of like content creators out there, don't do when they, because I see a lot of people like on Linux when they test out like these distributions, is that they don't really test out the game fully. Like, they can always like run around but not actually complete missions or anything like that to really give like the distribution its like show the distribution's like how do you call it, benchmarks, which I'm going to do right here. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Let's give it Johnny Sins level of big. There you go. For example, like a lot of people use the uses Cyberpunk's oh yeah, I forgot to grab the chip. A lot of people tend to use like Cyberpunk's benchmarking tool, but the thing is, Cyberpunk's benchmarking tool is only using like the benchmarking tool in Cyberpunk doesn't really do much justice because it's not in a heavy area in the game. Like Haywood is by far the most PC performance friendly place ever because there's not a lot going in it. Which, if the CD Projekt team are watching this, I don't know if they are. If you guys could put the make the benchmarking tool in the middle of the Corpo Center, because that's where it's the most performance heavy. I'll prove it to you right here. So this is San Domingo. So this is Haywood, and where you would be placed is right here in the benchmark, which is the Coyote bar, which is where Mama Wells is at. But it's not like a very heavy place anyway, because there's not a lot going on in the area. Like you're getting about 90 FPS, 100 FPS around that time, around that FPS mix, right? But what happens if you actually go to the Corpo Plaza, for example? You want to see how performance taking that area is? You're getting in about 60 FPS, and between 60 FPS and 80 FPS. You know why? Because there's lights, cars, animations everywhere. There's also NPCs here. There's also more NPCs here because it's a very there's a shit ton going on around here, and like this is how you would actually benchmark, is by going here and actually like bringing it to its knees. Let's turn up. Let's start off resolution scaling, and let's just bump up the crowd density. Let's see what happens here. We're getting about 60 FPS. Whoops. Oh, 40 FPS, 50 FPS. Like, this is a very performance heavy area, right? Now, if we go back to now, if we go back to if we go back to the exact same place where the benchmark tool sends you. So I think we were about a mixture of 40, 60 FPS. Let's see what happens if we go here. Because I've been playing this game for a very long time. And it's what I know about this area. It's not that intensive. As you can see here, we're getting to like 70 FPS, 60, around 60 FPS to 70 FPS. Like, this area is not that intense. And if we, we can't go in here because it's locked because I didn't take Jackie Wells into the Kyoto Club. That's why. Oh, that I forgot to read Mawa's message. I don't know. Anyway, as you can see here, like, the FPS is stable around this area. Like, we can just 60 FPS, 50 FPS. Like, it's not that intense of an area like that Corporate Plaza was. Like, I'll go here again. Like, it's the one thing that I've always noticed. Like, it's not like the people are trying to benchmark this game's fault. It's just CD Projekt Red. I think. Like, look, 40 FPS, 50 FPS. You go here, it's the most intensive area in this game. Like, that's the one thing I always want to bring up, and because I've been playing this game for years, and it's the one thing I've always noticed. Like, when people try to benchmark this game, they don't actually go to like the most intense area. They just use the benchmark tool. Even though the benchmark takes you to the most performance-friendly area of the game, and not here, which is where it's the most intense. Like, I'll even bump it up even more by putting ray tracing. Not sucker. Like, I'll even apply ray tracing and look what happens. Yeah. This area is, like I said, this area is not that intense. I mean, this area is very intense. Like, we're getting a mixture of 40, 50 FPS. We are staying around 50 FPS, like just below 60. But again, if I go back to the same place, the Coyote, again, it's not that intense. Like, we're still sticking around like 60 FPS, at most 70 FPS. Like, if you go to benchmark it, go to the corporate center, like around this area, or the city, the corporate plaza or city center. Like, this is like the most intense area. Here, not so much. Like, it's pretty much like any of these areas. This is the most intense because there's a lot of things going around in the area, like NPCs spawning, vehicles. There's also model rail system as well. There's lights, animations with those lights as well. There's a lot going on around this area, so it's what I recommend people doing. If you're trying to benchmark Cyberpunk, go here. Don't use the benchmark tool, because it's just going to drop you here, and it's not that intense of an area to even benchmark. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I gamed here enough to show you, like, PikaOS does actually run pretty well on Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk runs really well on PikaOS, and a lot of games do, because PikaOS is built for gaming, and other things. In though it's not like advertised for gaming, but I mean, it is actually advertised for gaming. What the fuck am I talking about? Because it does say here, scrolling, game, create, stream, code, Debian. By the way, you know, it's a mixture of everything. But if you go to KDE, for example, like a lot of people seem say like, oh, it's a gaming distro, distro, but it never once said it's for gaming. You know, like it doesn't say like, hey, I'm a gaming distro, but people use it for gaming anyway. And people still give it the name of a gaming distro, you know, it's not really advertised as such. And well, you got Linux, which is also advertised for gaming as well. Like Nabar's advertises for game because Glazegro, he's a gamer, and he pretty much made this distro for him and his old man. Probably that's not the case anymore. So PikaOS and Nabar Linux are the so far the two that are actually advertised for gaming. KashOS, in the other hand, is not advertised as such. It's just people will assume it's a gaming distro, but it's not. You can game on it, you know. Yeah, but again, like, you got the handheld edition, which is obviously good. You got the handheld edition, which obviously will advertise that gaming kind of, but in general, KashOS doesn't actually advertise it's a gaming distro, and it doesn't need to be. So yeah. It's the one thing I always notice people also get wrong about with KashOS as well. Anyway, guys, I've babbled enough, I think, of PikaOS at this point. There's little cool things about PikaOS. You got GNOME, where with GNOME you can adjust like the extensions, and there's a application called I'll bring it up here. I'm not going to use it, but if you guys want to use it, feel free to. I'm just trying to find it somewhere. I think it's this, yeah. You got like GNOME Imperials, you can just go standard GNOME, traditional, 11, Unity, GNOME 2, Pineapple, you know, that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to select any of them. I just prefer just standard GNOME with no extensions, because it's what I prefer. Anyway, guys, as I said, I babbled enough about PikaOS, like what it features and all that. You're definitely gonna love it, and And I might do a review on the older shell, which again made by the author himself, Pharaoh, the older shell. And that's gonna be another video because I'm gonna be using Niri. Anyway, so anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a like and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to get notified. Make sure you select all when you hit the notification bell so it actually notifies you when I'm releasing new content, streaming, whatever. Because I don't know, YouTubers just terrible at their jobs. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good one, and please join the PikaOS Discord community and give this distribution a try. Like, you're not gonna regret it. It's actually amazing. Anyway, guys, goodbye for now. Peace, and have a good day.